You may be surprised to find that one of Purdue's largest and most successful clubs is involved in one of the oldest collegiate sports in the country. I'm talking about Purdue's rowing club, known as the Purdue Crew. And they have recently hit another milestone in their history with the addition of a new boathouse that provides storage and training facilities that's not only for the club's use, but for the residents of the greater Lafayette area as well. Obviously, this is a very impressive structure. How did this boathouse come about?
Well, one of the things we had to do to actually have this property that we're standing on today is not only have the community involved with the project, but the land needed to be purchased, and the city stepped up and purchased the land here. And then the university and our alumni stepped up and actually funded the building. And as this project came onto the table, I think the mayor, Sonia Marjoram, then saw that we could probably work something very, very easily with the two groups working together, and an opportunity to have the community and the university work hand in hand with each other towards a goal that would benefit both the community and the university and our alums and all of that.
Reach across, up and over heads, and up.
The club athletes do so much to make the program what it is. They're athletes, and they're athletes equal to in every way, shape, and form to the intercollegiate athletes that walk on campus. They do a lot of community service through working with Lafayette Urban Ministries and the Hunger Hike and those sorts of activities. And then they're also really very, very good students. This facility itself will allow those people in the program to walk just taller and prouder.
I'm here with women's varsity coach Sandy Calvo. Now, coach, this is a club sport, but the degree of caliber of the personnel on the team and the competition that they face can be more of a Division I standard, can't it?
Definitely. In fact, every time we go out to compete, we actually compete in the Division I category. And the athletes we get off campus are great, strong athletes who can compete at the same level as them and actually do fairly well.
And how do you go about recruiting for Purdue Crew?
All our recruiting is done on campus. We actually set up the shells, the yellow boats, across campus, and give the people on campus cards that talk about what the sport's about. Our kids do a great job. Our athletes themselves go on campus and try to convince or talk with freshmen and tell them what the sport here can do for them. We do only on-campus recruiting, so we don't actually go off campus and talk to kids. We get kids who are already at Purdue, who love the school, and we help them form a passion for rowing.
What goes into the training for some of these rowers?
Well, these girls, they get up, they do about 2 hours of training every day. They put in weight training, they train on the ergs, they do a lot of running, and then of course they're rowing in the shells. And they start in the fall of the year, pretty much the first week of school, and their last race is at the end of the year, about 2 weeks after school finishes. So they are practicing fall, winter, and spring.
From the banks of the Wabash River to the high-end competition around the nation and overseas, you can bet that the Purdue Crew will be taking every advantage their new boathouse has to offer. For more information, you can go on the web at www.purdue.edu/rowing. For Boiler Bytes, I'm Amber Lefevre.